Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. Thank you for watching today. I know everybody's busy. We're going to talk about silver and gold, of course. So please help me out with the thumbs up. Please share the video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Because I'll tell you right at the beginning, today is your small giveaway for this week. Yes, I did this purposely on Thanksgiving. Hoping all my subscribers watch me today. Or watch me later today. Or watch this video tomorrow. Because it's very important what we're going to do giveaway today. Or I should say on Saturday. It's a little extra for Thanksgiving. Are you stacking today? We have a Black Friday sale from channel sponsor Pinbacks. I'll let you know what that's going to be. It's already live right now. Gonna let you know what that is in a moment. So make sure you subscribe right now. We have a lot to be thankful for this year. Look, we got silver up, we got gold up, we got platinum up, we got copper up. We got a lot to be thankful if we started stacking years ago or we started stacking this year. Your precious metals are up, my friends, in dollar terms. You know that I do believe the dollar is going to go away. I think some of you folks do believe that too. Maybe not 100% of your minds saying it's going to go away. I respect your comments. You know, everybody has a right to their own claims, what they thinking. Perfectly fine. But here's the truth. Gold's up, silver's up, copper's up, platinum's up, palladium's up, and guess what's down? Oh yeah, that's right. Bitcoin. Year to date, Bitcoin is still down. Really, we're going to trust that Ponzi scheme? We're going to trust these meme coins, digits on the screen? Now, as I look back from January 1st, we've had some trying times at the coin shop. It's been trying to get product in. And it's been going on most of the year. Maybe more towards the back of the half of trying to get different products in. You know, just a few months ago, I reported we had someone come in with a whole bunch of Australian coins. A whole bunch of Australian coins. All wrapped up into little cellophane, plastic wraps. And they're still selling them. They have a bunch of them. They brought in their own case. We're taking 6% off the top. Whatever they sell, we take 6%. There was no plug it in the unit, charge them for that, 6% across the board to have their case in the shop. And these folks are doing quite well with them. The other guy that has the case of Morgan and Peace dollars and some Silver Eagles, some other foreign coins graded. That side of the coin industry right now, from what I'm seeing, it's a little bit of downturn. Especially if it's more numismatic. Now, when you talk about graded coins for a minute, like the current dates, you know, just a few years ago with the graded eagles and the maples, those two seem they're holding sales very well. But the numismatics, like when you start talking over $300-$400 for a coin, for a Morgan or a Peace dollar, depending what grade it is, depending what year it is, depending on what mint mark it is, the more numismatic stuff, it's been in a little bit of a downturn for our shop. So that's what I can disclose. Look, it may not be, whatever I say, it might not be the same thing happen in your shop. I've done videos all year long. And I've been talking a great deal about 90% silver. You should be stacking 90% silver, my friends. Some people say there's plenty to go around. Plenty of my coin shops, Chris. We don't see a shortage here. Well, that's all fine and dandy until there is nothing left in your coin shops. Because when the people start waking up, when more and more people start waking up, and I think we're going to start seeing more and more people waking up, and it might take after the holidays for people to start realizing at what silver price are people really going to start zoning in Is it going to be 60 bucks? Is it going to be 65? I don't know that answer. But I can tell you I'm starting to see some new faces come in. People starting to ask more questions. If you are new to stacking, please realize there's a lot of misinformation out here on YouTube land. And some, they use big names like Andy Sheckman, Lynette Zane, Alistair McLeod. The list goes on. David Morgan. I know I'm missing a bunch of people that have big names out there. And, there's a lot of younger people, too, that doing this. And I'm trying to think of the young guy or younger guy that does silver and gold on Liberty and Finance. He comes on once in a while. I'm trying to think of all these people's names. And Gregory Manarino, that's another one I was thinking of. A lot of good people. But they use these people's clips from these videos. And they put in different keywords in their thumbnails. And these people that are so passionate about silver, gold, platinum, and copper, they're looking like them. They're saying these words when they're actually not. And to me, that's a disgrace. So be careful out there, my friends. If you got questions, just don't take my word for it. Don't take any other YouTuber's word for what's going on with silver and gold. I highly recommend, do your own research. Because I hear all the time, how much silver should I have? How much gold should I have? That is a question really for you to answer. And I'm not trying to kick the can down the road, trying not to answer that question. Look, to be honest with you, I don't know you folks. And that's not trying to say I don't want to get to know you. Look, everybody is in a different financial situation. Everybody lives a different lifestyle. You've heard me talk about this before. So if I come on here and say, well, you should have XYZ ounces of silver, XYZ amount of gold, that answer is not going to be for everybody. And there's no true, there's math you can do. You can take a certain percentage. If you want so much silver, so much gold. I've done these type of videos before in the past. And really, even with this basic math, the answer's not right for everybody. Okay, the answer's not right for every single person out there. So where do you go with that information? Stack as you can. Don't compare your stack with anybody else's stack. That's the thing. Get what you like. That is where you have to be right now. Get what you like. If you like graded coins, get graded coins. If you like 90% silver, get 90% silver. If you like stuff from Australia, I do. I love all the Australian stuff. I love them all. I bring them out once in a while. The different designs on them. You've seen them. You've seen the different designs. You've seen what Pinbacks has. I got some bigger ones from Australia. The 10-ounce kookaburras. Yeah. Yeah, I got them. Get what you like. And I'm glad I got these when I got these. Because silver's a lot higher than when I paid for these. A lot higher. And when I first started showing these, people said, Chris, you paid too much for the premium on them. I said at that time, it's not going to matter. Because silver keeps going to keep going up. And here we are, my friends. Pushing $54 an ounce in silver right now. Not quite, but we're almost there. So is it really going to matter? Is Jake Custom Pots really right of saying the price is not going to matter? Because when the dollar falls, it's not going to matter. So here's the message of this video. Stack as you can. Get what you like. And let the cards fall where they might make. It don't matter what type of silver it is. Don't matter what type of gold it is. But here's channel sponsors Pinback's deal from now until this Sunday. They're advertising right now 40% silver halves. And I do recommend at least getting $50 here, $50 face. They come in 2 coin lots, so you get 50 or more. You're going to get them a little under spot. You get a $100 face bag. So you're going to get 2 coins. So for every $100 face bags you buy right now, you're going to get 200 coins. 40% silver halves. Under spot. For this weekend only. For Black Friday weekend. You can get them right now. Right now. Thank you, channel sponsor Pinbacks, for putting this deal together. They have them in stock, my friends. 40% silver halves. A lot of people, no, I wouldn't say a lot. Some people like to toss their nose on it. They're no good. The melters don't want them. Well, let me tell you something. I'll say it again. I don't care the rats behind if the melters want them or not. That's not what we're talking about here. This could save a purchase for you later on. These sell very highly on eBay. Okay? This could, one of these is over $7 per coin in melt value. Let's just say silver doubles right now. Next year, these would have a melt value close to over $15, my friends, in dollar terms. Why are we waiting? Why are we? And guess what? They also have got copper in them. 60% copper, 40% silver. And guess what on top of that? Both copper and silver on this prestigious metals list. Hello? Are we getting that now? Both on, sorry for the camera. I got a new tripod here. 40% silver halves. You've seen them. I got them. This is a small sample right here. Alright, a small sample. Right here. Of what I got. I absolutely love the 40% silver halves. They're minted from 1965 to 1970. The 70s are supposed to be were for the mint and proof sets. I think mostly for the proof sets. So you might get a 1970 in your mix. You might not. Don't count on it. Check channel sponsor Pinbacks out before they're gone. Grab your 40% silver up now. Because remember, you don't want to give up more than you have to. You want to give up more dollar bills than you have to now at a convenience store. So if you only have to run in to a store when the crap hits the fan, per se, you wouldn't want to give more silver up than you need to. 40% silver half might be the only thing you need. And guess what? You gain the best of both worlds right now because they just put, again, copper and silver on the strategic metals list. So you gain both metals right there for a very low price, undermilked. Thank you once again, Pinbacks, for sponsoring this channel, Coin Shop Chris. Thank you to the viewer and the subscribers, and I hope you all become subscribers, because we just hit over 9,200 subscribers. Once we hit 10,000, we're going to do a huge giveaway. And let's talk about this week's giveaway, since we're about 14 minutes in now. This week's giveaway, this Saturday, you're going to receive a half gold back. Somebody's going to receive a half gold back. Also, I'm also doing a little extra this week. 1 gold back. So that's 1.5 gold backs. That's this week's little giveaway for Thanksgiving. So to enter this one, you must put stop the melt now. So that's stop the melt now. You put that in, 1 comment per person. 1 comment per person. You be entered in this week's giveaway. You must live in the United States of America to be eligible to win this giveaway. You also receive not 1, but 2 Stop the Melt stickers. If people want me to sign them on the back, the winner wants me to sign them on the back, I would be happy to sign your stickers on the back. And we got to stop the melt. We got to stop the melt, it's my friends. You know how important this is to me. It's important to a lot of you. Even AI is picking this up. How much this campaign has gone. This campaign is not going nowhere. We're not stopping with this campaign. We're going to keep on these coin shops once these refiners start opening back up. But we got to be nice to these coin shops. We got to be nice to these pawn shops. Remember, they're going to have their exit card. Let's see how many flash sales they actually do after the smelters reopen. Let's see how this goes, my friends. Because they're not going to want to put that little extra time into it. You know, it's not that much extra time. There's no need to melt down our 90% silver history. There's no need of it. You know, some people say in the comment section when they were smelting, well, these coin shops have to stay in business. Well, part of it's true. Absolutely true. But if a coin shop can't handle a transaction, they should act just like everybody else then and not buy it. It's not that difficult. You know, they can run flash sales. They can run specials in their own coin shops. They can send it to the wholesaler. And guess what? That's what's happening right now. So, as I've said before, people don't say this stuff no more. Because I was, you know, you guys just stop and think. How do you get rid of stuff if you got too much of it, of something? If you got too much something in your house, you just throw it away? You just give it away? You just let it sit there? No, you try to move it. And by melting it down, that's not a good way. Throwing stuff out, if it's usable stuff, it's not a good way to get rid of stuff. Find people who want it. Do a little bit of extra work. And that's what is starting to happen now. And it's been going on for a few months now, my friends. These coin shops have gotten creative. Imagine that. Imagine that. They got creative. Or maybe they listened to Coin Shop Chris. Maybe that's happening too. You know, maybe they're starting to think past their nose a little bit. They don't have to melt this 90% silver down, 40% silver. You're 35% war nickels. There's no need to melt the stuff down because we know where it's going. It's going to the COMEX, and it's going to London. From London, it's going to China and India. And guess what China is going to start doing in 2026? They're not going to export silver in 2026, they're claiming. Hello? Are we awake now? We got to stop sending the world our silver. No, there's other ways to sell it. And we got to keep on these coin shops. But I'm asking people to be nice. When these refiners start really opening back up. And these coin shops. And pawn shops. Say they're melting it down once again. Well, what the heck happened to your flash sales? What the heck happened to your inside store sales? What the heck happened? They took the exit card, the easy card out. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. And I apologize for the camera view today. I got a new tripod. It's working itself in. I hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving. Be grateful for what we have for silver, gold, platinum, and copper this year. If you're a little short this year, you didn't make your goal, you still have time. But if you didn't make your goal, it's okay. Don't give up stacking. Don't give up stacking. We got to stop the melt too. I'm going to keep you updated what's going on at the shop. I'm going to keep you updated what's going on with channels on some pinbacks. We are in this together, my friends. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you enter this giveaway. Stop the melt now will enter you in a half gold back and a gold back. And 2 Stop the Melt campaign stickers. Work a heck of a weekly giveaway this is going to be. We will see you later this afternoon. Thanks for watching. CoinShop Chris is out.